Welcome back to Fab Automotive Detailing and Tour Reviews. Back in September 19th, actually, my wife's birthday, I was in an accident in my van, totaled the van. It wasn't a bad accident on my part, but it was enough damage that it totaled my 2008 Sprinter van. So I've been without a van for about 2 months. Well, I just bought a new vehicle for the business. I'm gonna show you guys the van in this video, the outside, the inside. And then about a month after my accident, we got back from vacation. We took our yearly vacation to Florida. We came back. My son was in a pretty bad accident. Luckily, he wasn't injured, but it smoked his car, totaled his car. And I just bought him something else. About a month ago, I got him another car. Pretty quickly after his accident, I got him a new car because he needed wheels. So I'm gonna show you guys his car too, really quick in this video. But this video is gonna be more about the business's new vehicle. Let's do it. Okay, so this is the car that I got my son. It's a 2011 Hyundai Santa Fe. Very good condition, one owner, meticulous with their records. Everything was serviced at the dealership. It was very well taken care of. It has 150,000 miles on it. Runs extremely, extremely well. I know that the Hyundais and Kias kind of have a bad rap for their engines. I was told that the 4-cylinder that's in this one is much better than the ones that they're having problems with. So, and this person, like I said, meticulously maintained it. It was so bad that she told me this car has never had anything but Shell fuel. We refuse to put any fuel in it but Shell, which is kind of crazy. So she's like, we only put the best tires on, you know, we get all the service done at Hyundai. So they spend a bunch of money on this car. So it's in good shape. I'll show you a quick walk around of it. It's got decent wheels on it. It's the pearl white paint, which I'm not real happy with. I haven't detailed it yet. Not real happy with it because I'll show you. These have problems. You can see right there, the paint's coming off. And if this snow wasn't on here, I can show you right here, maybe. You can see right there where it got touched up, it's all over the hood. That's why I put this bug deflector on. It kind of hides a lot of it. But this car runs solid, shifts great, runs great. I wish when I was his age, which he's getting ready to turn 18 tomorrow, which is crazy. When I was his age, I'd have died to have a car like this. Oh, here goes FedEx, flying down the road as usual. I would have loved to have had this car when I was 18 years old. So this is a very nice car, clean. The inside, oh, I don't have the keys. The inside is immaculate. There's no staining. The wood grain is really in really good shape all the way around it. I mean, this thing was very well taken care of. So I got a steal on this thing. It just runs absolutely fantastic. So here's the new Fab bus, as I call it. It's literally a bus that one company owned this. And what they did is, from what I understand, is they built like prison cells. And this was used as like a demo vehicle. It's so nice inside now. It's a 2013 Ford E450. I'm not a big Ford fan. And those of you that are Ford fans, I'm not saying anything bad about Ford. Just I was a mechanic for about 21 years. And I've just never been a big fan of Fords. But we'll see how this thing turns out. Because I didn't want to get a loan for a new van. I wanted to use the money I got from the insurance company and just buy something. So I paid $13,000 for this. And it is in immaculate condition, inside and out. It's only got a couple problems on the outside, which is expected. It's got right at 150,000 miles. It's got the engine. It's got a 6.8 liter V10 that was replaced 40,000 miles ago at a Ford dealership. All the documentation because they were in Colorado going up the mountains, and they had too much weight in it. And I guess that it blew the motor, and they had to have it replaced while they were in Colorado at a Ford dealership. Makes me kind of worry about the transmission a little bit, but it's really not that big of a deal. If it goes, you know, it goes. It's just part of life. As you can see, we got a lot of snow last night. It's freaking cold out here. So I put all new LED lights in it, both sides, super bright now. I'll show you the back since we're back here. I got my diesel heater in here running, but it's all carpeted and insulated. This is where I keep all my 5-gallon pails, but I got plenty of room for storage. You know, that's from them, from stuff that they put up there. But it's very nice. They did it. I mean, they took care of this thing, which is what I like to see. Fix that little hose. That little Vevor diesel heater is a workhorse. It is a dually. Obviously, it's E450. I got 2 house batteries in here, which is great. I tinted these windows. I mirrored them myself. And I'll take you guys inside in just a minute. This is about the outside. So as you see, got the fab plate on it. We drove all the way to Bowling Green, Kentucky to get this. The ice is something crazy right now. Very good condition. It was super glossy when I got it, and the wheels, everything, of course, those are simulators. Everything was very well taken care of. I have stripped it and I waxed it with Phoenix EOD's Gloss and Wax. Gives it that nice shine, water beating behavior, which is great. I got the Diamond Protect diamond glass on all the glass. But yeah, and this side has no windows or anything on it. This is Gloss and Wax doing its thing, doing its work. All these icicles are starting to melt, but it's still only like 25 degrees out here. But yeah, the simulators are in really good shape, which I was really happy with. And this right here, this is the air conditioner condenser. This one is the transmission cooler, is what that is right there. And they both have fans on them, obviously. And let me take you guys inside and show you what it looks like. Okay, so as soon as you walk on the van, the first thing you're gonna see is my work area. This is gonna be my laptop, my internet, my computer. You know, minor stuff is in here, like little air fresheners and extra brushes and stuff that I can put on the shelf, and I keep some sprayers and stuff below. Obviously some bags. If you pay by credit card processor right there, and then obviously some business cards for people that get on and off here. I don't know where that came from. It kind of just fell. And then behind me, as Ashlyn steps on up into the van, Ashlyn's the cameraman. I have my family pictures. You want to show them school picture this year? There's Ashlyn's school picture from this year and her cheerleading and and all that good stuff. And my son's senior pictures over here. Junior's a senior this year. This is my first dollar I earned as a business owner, so we framed it. This is a Bluetooth thermostat that I can check from inside the house to see what the temperature is inside the van in the wintertime. And then down here is my inverter right here, so I can run all of my 110 stuff. Up here is just typical van type stuff. These are my buttons for the lights, for the doors, to the door to open, the electric door. This is a reverse camera, and just all that good stuff. And then I have this heater in here, which I moved for this video. Just in case my diesel heater was to run out of fuel, I have backup basically. Okay, so as we move back, as you guys notice, we have all LED lights. We have LED lights on the ceilings. We have LED lights on the sides. That gives us plenty of light in here during the daytime. As you step on back, we'll start on this side. We have a bench for customers to sit down, which customers have used it quite a bit already. So that was a good idea there. Over here we have basic air fresheners hanging from the wall, pads, some magic eraser sponges. These things are fantastic. They have like this inner core. They don't wear out as fast as normal magic erasers. They're really, really good. And then we have the welcome back to the fab truck, or fab bus as I like to call it. That Ashlyn, who's holding the camera, she drew this for me, which is pretty neat. Up here we have air fittings for, air guns, blow guns, stuff like that. This is mainly my distinctive detail shelf. So you have all your aerosols up top, all your quartz here. Now down here we have air fresheners. These are all the odor bombs that you can just put in the car. You can release the switch and let it go. These are all carpet dyes here. These are just regular paints. Mask Attack, which is an adhesion promoter for like your sticky mats and stuff like that. Rubberized undercoat. I saw quite a bit of that at dealerships. Some towels, some drying towels. These towels, the dealerships like these towels from High Tech. I have used these because I test everything on my van, and I don't see why they like them so much. They're pretty decent like interior towels, but they don't really soak up very well. But man, I sell a ton of them, and as long as they like them and they buy them, that's all I care about. Have some brushes, foam cannon, stuff like that down there. These are all of my exterior gallons from Distinctive. So these are all the ones that sell at dealerships. So you have aluminum brightener wheel acid, and then Power Clean, which is the most powerful wheel acid, and then the least aggressive wheel acid is Wire Wheel. And we have some wash and wax, Red Fire. I'd sell a ton of this degreaser. Cherry High Suds. I don't like putting them side by side because they look the same, and I want somebody grabbing one that they meant to grab the other. Cheater Wax, Drying Aid, Final Touch Showroom Shine, Autosolve, which is really good, wax and grease remover, sap remover, tar remover, all that good stuff. And then HD Bug Remover. I think that pretty much speaks for itself. And then down at the very, very bottom, these are paper mats, 500 count paper mats, the ones that don't rip when they get wet, and then some brushes that I have down there. So as we move to the back of the van, This is the air conditioner. My other van did not have this. This is gonna be fantastic because my other van in the summertime, you know, when it's 95 to 100 degrees here in Indiana and it's very humid, the air conditioner could not keep up. And my customers actually complained, man, your van's so hot, we can't stay on here very long. So having this was big when I saw that this van had this, when I saw it on the Facebook Marketplace ad. So big air conditioner to blow some good cold air back here. I just made a video on this. You guys have probably already seen it. This is my diesel heater. This is from Vevor, so this is my thermostat for it. And then I have a vent there, and then I actually have one down there on the floor, and then this is like a bus, so that's a heater for the back of the bus. Mrs. Fab was at Walmart one day, and she texted me and said, hey, they have a futon for like $30, and I think it's gonna fit. And I was like, there's no way it's gonna fit. Just buy it, it's 30 bucks on clearance, take it back if it doesn't fit. Fits perfectly, and I've had people sit on this also. So I'll tell you, I'm not a salesman. Terrible. I'm not a salesman, but I'm a talker. And just before I had this, people would stay on here and we'd talk for 30 minutes at a stop. That talking turned into sales. It has actually already happened on this bus where I had a guy sitting there. We were talking for a little while. And he looked over. He's like, "Oh, I need that. I forgot." He would have already gotten off and stuff. So be able to sit and talk to my customers is a big deal to me because I like talking. So let's start at the bottom of this shelf. So this is the sticky mats you see at dealerships that say dealership must remove. Just a plastic carpet protector. These are all my interior. So you have leather treatment, which smells just like leather. Extractor shampoo, obviously the name speaks for itself. Enzyme odor eater, clean and fresh scent. Spotlight, which goes into your extractor also. RTU glass cleaner, which is ready to use glass cleaner, pretty much speaks for itself. Down here we got gallons of Phoenix. These are my most popular gallons from Phoenix that I carry. So Typhon, I sell a ton of Typhon. Pelias panel prep, I sell quite a bit of that. The Furies, I really don't sell much of. I don't know why, because it's a very, very good iron remover. And then we just have some brushes. I don't know if you guys ever seen a brush like this before. Dealerships love these for like cup holders and stuff. It's called a triple head brush. Pretty neat. I sell a lot of those. Next shelf up, gloves, extra large and large. And then we have our Phoenix EOD shelf. All the Phoenix EOD products here that I carry. On this shelf, you can't go without that because I sell a lot of the Papa Cut, the Fabulous Finishing Polish, Gloss and Wax, Typhon, obviously Typhon. Sell quite a bit of Titan, only have one left. And then Immortal. All this stuff is available on my website, by the way. Next shelf up is what I have left of DIY detail that didn't really sell on the truck, because you have to remember on this truck, I'm dealing with dealerships majority of the time. They don't want to spend a bunch of money on DIY stuff. They'd rather have the, stuff like this, where you get a larger quantity for the same price. Dealerships would rather have that in the 5-gallon squares I have in the back. Up here, Next Level Car Care. So their interior detailer, one of my favorites. I mean, probably is my favorite interior detailer. Tire protectant gel, ceramic spray wax, so good. It's not super long lasting. Great drying aid and tons of slickness on a dry surface, and use it as just a spray wax. Ceramic spray coating lasts up to 1 year. Auto shampoo, their auto snow foam, which you guys, I have a video on that. That stuff foams like crazy. And this is an underrated product from them. Wheel and tire cleaner is fabulous. This cleans really well, makes tires look brand new. If she steps back just a little bit, all the way up against this shelf, you guys hopefully can see, I decided I wanted to hang all of my brushes. So all my brushes are hung, including, air guns, blow guns. I have a long reach scraper. I have some other stuff hanging over here. My first day, the very first day that I had this truck, I had 2 stops. And at both stops, somebody bought a brush that was up there, and they both said, "Are these new? Did you just get these?" I'm like, "No, I've had these for years. They were just on my shelves. You just never saw them." This put it out in the open for everybody to see what I have. So that worked really well. Just bought some hooks from Home Depot to do that. Up here, this is all individual hand brushes. So you kind of go back. There's so many different ones. I sell tons of paint brushes. These are like a wooden boar's hair brush here. Then these are probably the best sellers. These are what I call toothbrush. They have the thicker end here and then a really thin end here for cleaning the interiors. And then I have the exact same brush in brass, the exact same one. Sell quite a bit of those. These vent brushes, I don't sell a lot of these, but they're neat. Put in the vents, you kind of hold it and you can clean the vent. And then this is considered a vent brush, but it's just a detail brush is all it is. And then I sell a lot of these jumbo brushes right here. People like these. I call them like a makeup brush almost. And then this is also considered a vent brush because there's 2 different types of brushes on it. Next up here on this shelf, we have a headlight restoration kit. It's enough to do multiple headlights. MagnaShine, which is high tech, is where I get these from. And then these plastic scrapers, kind of different, but people love get decal removal and stuff like that. And then right here is just miscellaneous, you guys. We have spigots and brushes, tire shine applicators. This is a popular one because this is a tire shine applicator. This is replaceable. I sell the refills right here. It goes inside, but it's plastic. So it doesn't get on your hands and it rotates. So as you're going around the tire, your hand stays in one spot, but this rotates with the tire. Pretty cool. Razor blades, plastic razor blades, you know, just the miscellaneous type of stuff. So the last shelf on the truck, Next LED, big seller. I sell quite a bit of Next LED. The guys at dealerships especially love Next LED. I have one dealership that every time I bring a new light on, they buy it just because it's a new light. Very, very awesome stuff from Next LED. Their new neck light is great. They just released a new paint light. This isn't it. They have a new version, which I have. I've been testing it and I absolutely love it. I sell a lot of these pocket lights with the sensor on it. Super, super bright. In fact, I'll just show you guys. Look how bright that is on the shelf, and you can dim it. But the cool thing about this light, I'm gonna show you. So the obstacle sensor. So if the light's on and you put it in your pocket, it shuts off. As you see, it's not on, right? But as soon as I get the sensor out of my pocket, it turns back on, which is pretty cool. So you don't have to find the on-off switch if your hands are dirty or whatever. So this is my foam cannon from Hi-Tech. Just a basic foam cannon, does good, foam's great. Kind of expensive for what it is in my opinion, but it works really well. I bought this off Amazon just so I have it for display, which is cool. Leather brushes, this is fab stuff, so we have Warrior. This is Medallion, which I don't carry anymore, it's just what I have left over, which is metal polish from Extreme Solutions. I have Warrior, which is my iron remover. Bare Arms, which is my SiO2 detail spray. My Lemon Crystal shampoo in quarts, Lemon Crystal shampoo in gallons. Now, I need to put some more on here because I sell a ton of this on my truck. Then gallons, we got Warrior, extra tough wheel and tire, extra tough this. I have one customer that buys 4 every time I go there. It's crazy. These are miscellaneous towels, you guys. These are cheapies that I sell a lot of because dealerships want throwaways. And then down here, magic erasers, applicators, ceramic coating applicators. I have a video on Speedy Stone, on the pet hair brush. It's not a brush, it's stone for pet hair. Awesome. This is a bug scrubber. It's really hard, but you're supposed to soak it in soapy water before you use it. Tire shine applicator, another bug shine. And then down at the very bottom, I have some more 5 gallons down here, some bottles. I sell individual bottles with sprayers. And then over here, just have some aerosols. So probably 97 to 98% of the business that I do under the Fab Automotive Detailing LLC is the van. The website is nothing. If you have bought off my website, I really appreciate it. You don't understand how much I appreciate it. It means the world to me. But the website does absolutely no business at all. Just a couple orders a week, that's about it. This is my bread and butter right here. We've actually thought about shutting the website down. We decided, you know what? It's not costing us much to have the website up, and we do sell some stuff because some of you guys do like to buy some stuff off the website. So we've kept it up, but this is my bread and butter. This is what makes the money for my family and keeps us going right here. I thought you guys would find it interesting to show you the van, the new bus as I call it. The other Sprinter, my old Sprinter was a fantastic vehicle, very, very nice. People didn't believe it was a 2008. When I got in an accident, like, man, you should get good money for that van. I'm like, it was an 08. They're like, wow, that was an 08. It's because I took care of it, you guys. I polished it. I cleaned it constantly, inside and outside, so it was clean when I went to all my stops. But, you know, the Lord works in mysterious ways. I did not, when that accident happened, I was upset. I almost just went ahead and shut the business down and said, you know what, it's just really not worth it. But now I have this. I mean, this thing is amazing. It is fully insulated. It's really nice. My customers were over the moon when I showed up with this the very first time. One of my customers sat right here and said, man, he said, Brian, we don't see anything like this. This is nothing like we've ever seen pull up to our shop before. This is centered around the customer. Get on, shop, sit down, talk, listen to music, whatever. I've thought about installing a TV back here. I don't know if I'm gonna do that yet or not. I can't have customers on here for too long, so I have multiple stops every day when I go out on my route. But they absolutely love this van, and I just plan on updating it even more and making it better and better and better. But I thought I'd bring you guys along, show you guys what it looks like, let you know that I did finally get my van replaced after the accident. Thank you to all of you in my videos of the accident, my son's accident, for the kind words. I really, really do appreciate it. And the prayers you said you were saying for us, I really appreciate that. It is, everything works out for a reason, and this ended up being a good thing in my opinion. So thank you guys so much for watching this video and checking it out. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, join the Fab family. We'd love to have you. We'll see you in the next video.